Legion, it's Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris Distant Stars in our Dynastic Divinity series. Things have been going a little bit too well for the past few episodes. We just found this beautiful ruined ring world in Srudma, and we managed to lock down... Oh, okay. Well, now we have even more influence with which to lock down systems. That's been very, very good, and we'll be able to lock down Haneri, I think, quite soon as well. But we were able to lock down the Nimelon system right here. And as a result of having Nimelon, we now have all of this territory to ourselves. This is a fallen empire, so we don't have to worry about them too much. We might have to eventually run into these guys here, but it's good that we get closer to them because we're already in a non-aggression and a migration pact with them. So we want our borders to touch them. We could eventually even maybe federate with them, form a spiritual federation. But we also have this little lane up here. Because this is a fallen empire, we don't have to worry about them expanding. And that leads up into the next arm of the galaxy. Holy crap, right? So we have now met the Grotnaploran Interplanetary Combine and gotten 51 influence as a result. Where are you, Grotnaplorans? That's the question. Is that you? No, that's my other neighbors. All right, don't know where they are yet. I bring greetings from Grand Marshal Yodagud Kurhusel, the undisputed ruler of the Grotnaploran Interplanetary Combine. Respect our borders and keep out of our affairs, and perhaps our mighty fleets will refrain from visiting your worlds. By the way, this is the new portrait that was added with this particular patch, and I'm really glad that it's in the game. I wasn't sure since I started playing with a pre-release version if this was going to be in the game or not, but it is. That's really fantastic. So let's go ahead and say, love is friendship set to music, Grotnapplorans. They're hegemonic imperialists. So,
construction complete.
Oh, interesting. They're actually a lot closer than I thought they'd be. I didn't think that we would run into another empire here, but they are... Oh, wow. Okay, well, that just upped the ante for locking down this territory before anyone else does. Well, here I go talking about how well things are going. Game had to throw a wrench somewhere, right? All right, let's go ahead and build as many star bases as we can manage. We need to lock down this territory as well. Is there anything else I can do for my factions? Let's take a look real quick. Noble Privilege Vanguard is not having it. I'm just looking through and seeing what different options are available. I'm not seeing anything. Actually, if we federated, the Xeno Freedom Network would love that. So that's good because they're our second largest faction. What else could there... Oh yeah, hang on. We can create hallowed worlds. So if we create a hallowed world somewhere, then potentially we can please our factions and get a little bit more influence that way. But all right, so we've got those building there. We are exploring the Haneri system. It's a large system, and our neighbors have already scanned it. So this science ship is, he's a new science ship, so he's not particularly fast.
System survey complete. Construction complete.
All right, the Sapir system has been surveyed, and it's actually pretty nice. And we're the only ones with access to it, so that's pretty good. Have you closed your borders to us yet? Nope, you haven't. What are their ethics otherwise? I saw that they were militarist and they're authoritarian. But they like us because we're xenophiles. Well, okay. Or maybe we just like them because we're xenophiles. Who knows? We've got a couple of station upgrades happening right now. Map the Stars edict has expired. That's a shame. I'm waiting with my influence to see if we can get Haneri.
System survey complete.
Really? No, not the Haneri system. I saw the white and I was like, wait, it's done? All right, so the Acela system has been surveyed. So now we have more to survey in this direction, I suppose. You know what? Come to think of it, my civilian ships still think that there are enemies there. So I need to take care of that.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
The only way to clear it is by sending military ships. All right, habitability +5. It's a nice little jump there. Naval capacity jump. That sounds like a good idea, but not quite as good right now as a planetary capital does. Well, no, let's do naval capacity because we have cruisers researched, and I would like to go ahead and be adding those so that we can stand up to our militarist neighbor and our fanatic purifier neighbor, if need be. I don't want to get too carried away with how well things are going, because that would be bad. Allfather Verpim has developed new skills. Eye for Talent.
Construction
Very good.
complete.
Remind me... Nice. Leader level cap +1 and leader experience gain +20%. Once we have gene modding, we're going to take out that negative trait, and leader experience gain will be even higher. Traditions available. To boldly go, a new age of exploration is upon us. As we once mapped the surface of our homeworld, we must now brave new terrain, space. There is a galaxy full of wonder waiting to be discovered. So survey speed will be increased by 35%, and disengage chance will be increased by 50%. So science ships will find it that much easier to get away in certain situations. All right, so that world could eventually be terraformed. We already have the capacity to terraform, we just need the resources to do it. Also Eulasia. So we have several options available to us, and Ablopus 3, oh, it's unstable tectonics and a strong magnetic field. We need to go ahead and colonize that as soon as possible. That's going to be a huge bonus for us. Huge, I'm telling you. And there's their construction ship. Damn it! All right, hang on. Survey it.
System survey complete.
Got it. Build the starbase. We're going to beat them to it. Oh, I enjoyed that way too much. Okay. All right, you can just auto-explore now. You're good. Just look around wherever you can find something to do. Once we have cruisers built, we're going to take out this station as well. I know you guys have been looking forward to me colonizing, or rather just building mining stations there, because that's going to be a big difference maker. But I want to make sure I'm ready for those aliens when I first build the mining stations. Colony development speed, I can probably go ahead and do this. It would be a good idea. Let's get that done. Because we're going to be possibly colonizing multiple worlds at once here. Depending on how this goes. Now, have you not built... Okay, let's build those mining stations.
Construction complete.
Got it. In your face. All right, so research station first, followed by mining stations, and also let's go ahead and get this Starhold underway. Actually, belay that. I'm gonna go to Pesh first. I'm doing them in order that they were built. Let's clear that blocker, upgrade that power plant, and okay, we'll have some more to do here in a moment. And we definitely do want extra food production where possible, because these new colony worlds, we want them to grow quickly, and they're going to take food as well. All right, so there's some exploration that can happen up here. And it does seem like there are some systems in the Adanic Vale. Is Soyan in the Vale? No. Okay, but Haben is in the Vale. I doubt we're going to be able to get that system, but if we can, yeah, we got a science ship headed that direction right now. Non-aggression pact invitation from the Glotniport Interplanetary Combine. Okay, talk to me in the comments. How are you guys doing with your games of Niven and Distant Stars? Because these AI are really friendly. Like I don't dislike it at all. I love playing a more diplomatic game. Back when I was a fan of Sins of a Solar Empire and, strategy games before that, I loved any kind of game that gave me a sense that when I was building a space empire, I actually had some diplomatic power and could explore that aspect of it. And not just be focused on kill. More of a StarCraft style, diplomacy. It's not always what you want to do. But this is nuts. I'm curious if this is a one-off thing or if this has been the general experience with the update so far. So, fleet command limit boost or a naval capacity boost. I think a fleet command limit boost would be best first. We need both, but let's do the fleet command limit boost. We just did the naval capacity boost. That's the other thing. All right, you're building those mining stations. You're building those. So, I want to go ahead and expand out in this direction. That's where I need to the most. And because we want to terraform, we do want those terraforming liquids. Remind me what they do. Terraforming speed, improved by 20%. Very good. So it's good. We have non-aggression pact with everyone that is a threat aside from the obvious, or that would be a threat aside from the obvious threat. Mining stations. Do it.
Complete.
Okay, now we are one system away. We don't need that much more influence, and we'll have it.
Construction complete.
We are also surveying Haben. I'm really hopeful that we might be able to get that system.
Survey complete.
Because building a mine of the minerals in that nebula would be huge. We are expanding pretty rapidly, so this is going to affect our research speed to a certain extent, but at the same time, we have
System
research
survey
agreements.
complete.
Like, things are going really well. So, that should help compensate for some of the issues that you might normally experience with that.
System
Let's go ahead
survey
and
complete.
upgrade both of those. Alright, so what else can I do here? I can definitely do an additional shipyard in... Actually, you know what? First things first, I think I just want to get this upgrade going on the Thames station. Or maybe the one on the Zucanis. Yeah, I'm going to do this one next. Again, if we're going in order. Because this way we'll have room for more anchorages.
Construction complete. The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Okay, colony development speed plus 50%. Very good. Disruptors have been waiting on us for a while. Is there anything else more enticing than that right now? Let's go ahead and get it done. Alright, I think we have enough influence now. We do. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Holy crap. Build it, build it, build it. If we can get Haben, too, that would be amazing.
Construction complete. System survey
Seems like we have a
complete.
really nice, 13% pop growth bonus. What is this? Look at this. Oh my god. If we can get to Soyan and Haben, then look at what we've locked down. Look at this. This random little projection of planets is completely off. Oh my... Holy crap. Okay. Oh my gosh. The Javride know it's there too, so they're probably gonna try and move toward it. And we'd have to lock down at least Tropalum, which we're
System
closer to
survey
doing.
Complete.
I have to say. We are closer to doing that.
Construction complete.
Alright, scientist Pendirm Den Aramek has leveled up. Good. He's our researcher for any other Ute artifacts that we find. Speaking of that... Yeah, we found this one in Revik not too long ago. Do we have any higher than level 5? You know what? Go ahead and do it. Because I think we found... How many other Ute artifacts have we found? Oh no, we're not done yet. Alright, so we need Elgate Insights. We're researching one now. We have a tradition available, and we're going to get an ascension perk as well. Love it. So, databank uplinks allow science ships to assist research on colonies, increasing planetary research production by an amount determined by the skill of the commanding scientist. Done. And give me that ascension perk. So we could do enigmatic engineering. Nah. Galactic force projection. Tempting, but I think we're okay for now. Starbase influence cost. That could help us expand a lot faster. That might be the one to go for, given what we're trying to do. I don't think technological ascendancy is necessary, at least yet. One vision. That's tempting. I think Interstellar Dominion is absolutely the way to go. Starbase influence costs and claim influence costs will be cheaper as a result of having that. Just allows us to expand more rapidly into neighboring systems. Speaking of expansion, let's do it. Colonize from... what's the nearest world? Nearest world is going to be... Tem. Or the one in Tem, which is... Verpima. That's right. So, we're going to colonize here. And where are we going to land is the question. Oh, right there. Holy crap. Yep, that's happening. Is there a better tile? Nope, there's not. Alright, so this is going to be... What's the name of our leader? Verpim. Let's do the same thing. Hang on, now I'm thinking. Just thinking of maybe some similar themes to what we've used already. We don't have another name to go on, unless we were to use a name generated by one of our researchers. Tell you what, let's go a little bit more straightforwardly. Let's call this, well, for a second I like the idea of calling it New Orin, but New Orin is technically, if where we are is Old Orin, New Orin is technically the homeworld of the Oranathi. So, tell you what, let's just do, for now, I'm going to do this. I might change it. Throne of... Let's say Throne of Life. That's the one that I like most as I was thinking about it, so just stick with it.
The spirits have granted us.
See, this is what you get when you ask me to to name my planets. I got to think about it from time to time. Okay, so wait, what did we just finish? We just finished Fleet Command Limit plus 20. Good. So off-world trading company. Yep, let's do that so we can finally fill those slots that have been waiting forever and a day. Where else can we expand? If anywhere. We can expand out here, but there's no rush to do that. There's no competition there. This area, on the other hand. Yep, we have... Alright, that's not going to get built. There's no reason to. This one, maybe. We would have to colonize this and then bring in... I think what we could do is we could colonize it and then bring in citizens. Yeah, we could totally colonize this. It would be extremely painful for the Oranathi there, but once we had it, we have a migration treaty with another empire that could come in and take advantage of this. So I'm going to go ahead and order this colony as well from... not from... yeah, just from Old Orin. That's fine. It's a nice, cheap colony ship. Love it. Yeah, let's land there. It's not an amazing spot. It's surrounded by tile blockers that we're going to have to research. But once we have that, it will immediately be a better colony for us. And it's 2 worlds in one system, so we're not eating up more of our core capacity. Don't you love that change, by the way? It's a few patches old. It's several patches old now. But it used to be in Stellaris that it was core worlds, not core systems. So it was based on the number of planets that you had building up your core territory, not just the number of systems. Now, as long as there's multiple planets in one system, you can add to your territory as much as you want. Why don't you go there? And I was going to expand here, wasn't I? Let's see. I was going to build these stations. Don't need to do stations on those, because those planets are about to be built. That would be a waste, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it, my friends? Let's move you here. And then Asterian. We'll move you there as well. We'll have one that's kind of building the stations, and another that's building the outposts, and one that's building the mining stations behind it.
System survey complete.
That's what I meant. Okay, the Eludra survey is done. Man, if we can get Haben.
An alien empire now speaks to us. In the language of
After
the
successfully
Stellaris.
translating their language, we have established communications with the Vor technocracy. They're out here. Diplomatic channels are now open, and all hostilities have been terminated. We are the Vor technocracy, minions of the wise Chief Scientific Officer Peraktoros. Our aim is to improve ourselves through the use of technology, and whether you agree with these goals or not, we trust you remain amicable neighbors. We're delighted to meet you, Vor. Alright, so once again with the... Oh my god. That was triple influence gain. Oh, nice. The Hadadeshi progenitors just gave us a crap ton of minerals and energy credits. Time to expand. We just got... I mean, I'm still not thrilled about this. This has been happening over the entire series. It might be a bug with the current version of the game. You guys can tell me if you've experienced similar phenomenon. But the issue, yeah, we can go ahead and lock down Soyan and maybe even Haben. We're going to try that. But the issue is that we're getting double, or in that case, triple influence from encounters. It's absolutely crazy. And I don't mind it, like, especially if I was playing alone, I'd be like, okay, cool, you know, it makes it more fun while I'm exploring this game. But, you know, for a YouTube campaign, it's, you know, it's just kind of, I'm going to wait on doing that because I want to get those systems. It's kind of frustrating, you know? Well, close borders to you too, jerk. All right, hang on. Let's take a second before we end the episode, because I haven't looked at cruisers yet. So we have a point defense destroyer. Do we have better weapons on you yet? No, we don't. Point defense destroyer and just a gunship destroyer. And we have a missile boat and an interceptor corvette. Cruiser-wise, let's go ahead and design our first cruiser. Do we want to have torpedo cruisers to start out, or do we want to have just more basic? Let's do this. Let's have an artillery front. I don't know if I want artillery core, though. Maybe I want hangars. Or maybe we wait till battleships for... Or do we want fighters now, is the question. Let's do fighters now. Why not? Well, maybe I'll design two different ones. So this is going to be... let's make this a broadside core and a broadside stern. Yeah, that's good. All right, we can make this an artillery ship or let's make it a line ship. And then I think all of my current ships have afterburners, so we could continue that trend by adding that there. And I definitely want a big old mass driver on the front. A couple of lasers and a mass driver in the back. Did they finally fix the extra slot on cruisers? There was an extra slot for a while. I feel like it's gone now. All right, so can I do two afterburners? I could. Or I could just do an improved reactor booster, which would improve the damage bonus that I get. It doesn't improve the overall damage of the ship too much, but having that in place for now might not be the worst thing. And it doesn't hurt cost too much, so let's go ahead and just do that. I might replace it soon. All right, the Condarian. I'm okay with that name. That's actually a really cool name. So the Condarian cruiser, and let's also go ahead and design a... We're going to do missiles on the front, fighters in the back, and let's do a... Sure, let's just mix it up. Let's do a gunship rear. So just completely different ship design. Same thing. We want to have... I have a feeling in this case we might need a little bit more love from the power standpoint. And then what do we have here? Let's have a couple of coil guns on the back. And then maybe a couple of mass drivers. Oh wait, no, a couple of lasers up front. I love that they're seated down here. The ship design is just really cool. Let's, for the front, we'll put nuclear missiles, of course. Talked about that. Love it. All right, so now we just need to make sure that our systems are all good. Beautiful. All right, so this is going to be the Etherian. I like that too. Okay, well, those are our cruisers. Let's go ahead and jump into Task Force Marasma and queue up a few, because we can totally add them now. The question is how many? Do I want to go ahead? Right now, command limit is 30 of 80. So do I maybe want to step this up to 15? Let's see how this works. And then we're going to add both of those. All right, so two cruisers. Now the Condarian is the one that I want to favor. Oh, actually, you know what? If that's the way it's going to be, we'll just have 5 destroyers. That's more than I thought I would have room for. So, oh, awesome. Holy crap. All right, well, we can go ahead and give the order for that, but the issue is also naval capacity. Tell you what, let's do it, because if we do this, you know what we can do in the next episode? We can take Vana. I've just given the order for as many ships as possible to be built. This is going to affect our income dramatically.
The spirits have granted
This is a
us new
crap ton of
wisdom.
ships. Off-world trading company, that came at a good time. Fleet command limit plus 20 or naval capacity. See, we need both of those. Monthly unit, ooh, psionic theory. Oh, yep, that's happening. Sorry, that's the number one priority at the moment. Now let's also take another look at where else we can maybe expand in the meantime. All right, so you're moving to the Soyan system. Good, get over there. We've already got the starbase building in Tropalum. We're going to be able to lock down Haben. It's happening.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
We got disruptors, which I might add to my ships in just a second. Auxiliary fire control, let's go ahead and do that, given that it's just 9 months away. All right, hurry up, guys. Taking your sweet time, aren't you? Tell you what. Wait, actually, no. Keep waiting. Because we have lots of influence, but it's still pretty expensive to do this.
Construction complete.
Nope. Gotta wait.
Construction
Done.
complete.
Now, build. Alright, in the meantime, I want you to build... no, those mining stations have already been built. So just build a mining station there. We're going to get Haben.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Move there when you're done. Okay, we'll tell you what. I will go ahead and stop this episode here. In the next one, we're going to lock down the Haben system. And we will not only have some territory within the nebula with which to build a mining platform, which is going to be really, really handy. And we have a non-aggression pact with the... Or do we? No, we actually don't have a non-aggression pact with these guys. So they could be unhappy with us. But we have a non-aggression pact with these guys. So they at least will not be too frustrated with me. Unless, of course, I expand up right next to them, start giving them some border friction, and they decide they like me less. But the main thing is that we now will have access to the Rimmic system, which is going to be huge. And then we can continue expanding out this direction as well. So things continue to go extraordinarily well. Again, talk to me in the comments about how friendly these empires are being, because I'm curious what everyone else's experience with the patch has been so far. But I will leave this one here for now. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 1 p.m. Nope, sorry, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. 1 p.m. is Subnautica right now. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.